Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one, it's Let's Build a Toon Series 3, number 39. Now then, if all this seems rather familiar, that's because it is. We've just got stuff to do, so we're going to do it. However, I'm going to have a little bit of a pop at a couple of diners, if that's possible. Here's the thing. It's a Saturday, it's lunchtime, there are probably dozens of people farming stuff in Inferno. So, yeah, we're going to have a quick go. We'll take a quick look-see at a fairly easy one, which is Creepy Spider. It's real easy on most 220 characters, very easy on Krat, absolute doddle on Shade or Fixer, etc. So it'll be interesting to see. NT, not a problem, etc. But I just want to try it out with the Engineer. We haven't done any upgrades. We have completed the Nivat request. So we've now got, I think I mentioned this last time. Yeah, so we've now got the thigh and the ear, and I still haven't put them in. It's just been one of those things. So yeah, pretty much just a thing. And I've lost the pets already. Come on, guys. Yeah, I've kind of lost a bit of enthusiasm for this character now. It was good to get him to 220. It was a good experience to play Engineer, but I don't really feel like I enjoy it all that much. I mean, it's quite good in raids and such, but I like to sort of go off and explore quite often and try and do things solo, and it's definitely been one of the hardest to actually do that with. It's been fun along the way. I'm not saying it wasn't fun at some points. It just wasn't that fun generally. And there's Creepy. Can I? No, I haven't got line of sight, so... Come on. Come on, Creepy. There we go. Set the pets on him. Get a blind up. Like so. Do a bit of damage ourselves, actually, while I think about it. Oh, let's trim Twitchy as well. And perk him. That would probably help. Yeah, we are kind of picking up all the aggro. Dogmeat, you're going to be my snare sponge. There you go. You had to come to me, didn't you? You just had to. Yeah, this is the thing, trying to make sure the pet maintains aggro. It's just, come on. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, not going brilliantly well. Yeah, without the crowd control, I think, yeah, Krat is definitely the way I like to play, I think. But yeah, let's see if Creepy's got anything good. He never has. I have never seen a pair of slippers drop from this guy. Not ever. Yep, usual crap. I think you've got to wait until a 251 spawns. Otherwise, it doesn't drop. I think. I'm not entirely sure. So, yeah. So we've got a few others to get on with today. We've also got Scooplet Outbreak. Place the Bomber. Again, but okay, so Creepy's not much of an issue. He does drop patterns, but yeah, no. What's that? Personal... Oh, right, yeah. That would be a proc. So I'm going to run kind of the other way. We're going to go and pay a visit to an old friend who quite often drops a blood-soaked Cloak of Dishonor. Relatively easy kill as well. Yeah, I've... People, oh, have you quit AO? No, I haven't quit AO. I'm just a bit bored of Engineer, and all my other characters are kind of maxed out. So it's Easter, and in places like Norway and Northern Europe, it's a pretty big sort of a thing, a bit like a bit of a mini Christmas in how much time it takes up in that region. And a lot of the guild are from that part of the world, so it's kind of quiet generally. So we're probably only raiding the beast maybe twice a day at the moment. And that's kind of outside my normal playtime as well. So, yeah, 6 one half of the other. The Skyrim playthrough is just, it's one of those games where I kind of half-heartedly played it and then never went back to it and finished it. So I thought I'd do a completely fresh playthrough while I'm still relatively noob to it, with, not reading ahead, etc. It's for my own entertainment. If you're not into Skyrim, fine. I mean, no one's forcing you to watch it. Don't worry. But yeah, I mean, people go, oh, but you're the Anarchy Online channel. Well, if you want it to be that, I have a lot of Anarchy Online content, but it's not everything I'm about. It's one of those. My channel is about what I'm doing, as far as I'm concerned. And there is a lot of Anarchy Online, because I do a lot of Anarchy Online. But yeah, that's kind of where that is. Let's take a bit of a shortcut up the ramp here, where the pets will have absolutely zero chance of following me whatsoever and will completely fail at getting up the ramp. Yeah, they have. They never ever make it unless you really go slowly. It's just one of those things. Yeah, I should progress this character. I should put him in alphas, etc. But it's kind of like, how much better will he be, kind of thing. And I don't know that he would be that much better. It's a bit strange, isn't it, when you're unsure. And then I was thinking, well, maybe call this done and start on something new. And I do want to do that, but I want to have a little bit of a break. I did the last 2 Let's Build a Toon playthroughs pretty much back to back. So that was like I think in total, that was like 10 months end to end, making a brand new toon and documenting everything they did and creating videos for every episode. So, that's a bigger undertaking than you might think. And that does eat into, just logging in and playing the game to have fun. There's our guy, I think. Come on, respond. Let's not have too much server delay today. Come on. Yeah, he's twigged. Come on. Just you and only you. Okay, about there. Now this guy hits like a train. I'm just going to leave this all on the pets. Twitchy, you've got taunt box. Make sure all your trimmers are set. I'm not even hitting you. Just keep everybody nicely healed. Let the pets build up a bit of aggro. Yeah, I prefer Krat because you're able to debuff, mobs like this. As soon as a debuff, it's gone. So you sort of sat here relying on ACs and such. Yeah, I guess we can start shooting. No, he's gone straight on me. Doesn't like that burst, does he? I'm going to mouse over some of these perks, try and spread them out a little bit. Anything getting... He's getting a little close. I think he's engaged, actually. Even though he's all the way over there, he's still able to melee attack. And trying to use range with hecklers just doesn't work. Hasn't worked since they were patched and given ridiculous damage range for a melee type mob. Okay, let's boost up the ACs even more. Dropping the blind. Oh, come on, let's buff the pets with Some of this. Yeah, attack me. I'm just going pew pew very gently. I think it's this one that's hitting as well. Okay, Twitchy is starting to need a bit of healing, I think. Let's try and get that done. I think Twitchy's tanking that one and that one at the moment. There you go, Twitchy, you're fine. Yeah, I mean, the technique is there. It's just try and keep control of the situation. It's not very exciting. I prefer it with crap where you debuff this guy into the Stone Age, quite literally. It can barely hit, and even when it does, it hits so slowly. Your character's natural health regen takes care of the damage. Hey, dog meat's playing with another one. Oh, lucky. Blood-soaked cloak of dishonor. Yeah, we will call this a success. So yeah, that'll be on GMI, or I may gift it to someone. I don't know. Right, while we're here then, we should probably fetch ourselves a doja. So I'm going to use a quick warp back to the garden. Yeah, this is the truth of it. Doing dailies. And the thing is, if I queue for BS now, it's like nobody wanting to do BS. There's a load of other stuff going, so I can't get that daily done. It's slightly annoying, to put it mildly. We should rebuff that Shadowlands map, I think. Yeah, I've been killing a few Dynas, so you can see I've got some Bellum Badonis armor boots. They were a bit of a thing back in the day, pre-AI. They were fairly well sought after. Not so much anymore, but yeah, it's still pretty good armor. It is locked to certain classes though. Yeah, Keeper, Enforcer, Adventurer, or Soldier. I had some on my Advi for a short time before something better came along. But yeah, I mean, it's the power creep. It's armor that's never really sort of been pulled up. The armor that they added in Shadowlands was never that amazing. It was just higher quality, but it was never as good in terms of the stats it gave. There was a kind of a disconnect between what the devs put in and what the players would have liked. It was more or less the devs not really having a clue about what might be desirable for a player, you know, so we didn't get any. Scouter, that's what you get. If you don't play the game, you shouldn't be the dev. Omni guy there. Think so, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Have an AC buff. It's about the only good buff we've got, really. Yada. Oh, thanks, dude. He says, big fan, Carl. Thanks, dude. Okay, Sunfist. Is he after Sunfist as well? I don't care if you're a fan. I want that Sunfist. Oh, I'm terrible. I am an evil person. Yes, I am. I'm comfortable with that. Come on. Give me loot. No? We just want our quick doja and we'll be on our way. No idea what he's doing there, but yeah, nice to meet you. Now, looks like he's been pretty busy around here. He may well have already gotten his doja. Looking at this, there are no Sunfists around anywhere. No, there aren't. So, what have we got? Don't know, he's still out here. Maybe he is still searching for one. It's going to be a bit tight. There's no way I could outdamage a fixer. That's for sure. Not on an Engie. No. They're much maligned, actually, fixers on, you know, just how much damage they've actually got. People sort of assume they don't have a lot. Actually, they're pretty bloody tasty on damage. And we turned to face west, so we're lagging. I doubt very much there's any Doges on those corpses. Very unlikely. Okay, it's kind of looking like it's a bit too busy for a Doja right now. And I'm not into trying to compete over basically grey mobs. I mean, okay, they are actually green, but, you know, they may as well be grey. You know, for what it's worth, they're no challenge. It's just waiting for the item you want to actually drop. We'll try running along the other way. See if we can't find something. I don't know. Some other mobs to kill. Yeah, those spirits, they're part of a quest sort of thing. They never actually drop Doges. Not that I know of. Very, very rarely. If it happens at all. Rare enough that I've never seen it, in fact. So, yeah, that's a bit of a thing. It's kind of looking like everybody's already been along here as well. We are seeing absolutely no Sumpis or anything else. Some Lobe coal lizards that we don't need. Shire, smoky salamander. There's just really nothing, is there? Oh dear. So that's why I log on at funny times of the day, because you're sort of trying to pick a time slot where it's quiet enough that you could actually get things done. And that doesn't always happen. Demon of Shadow. Try a few of these, you never know. Yeah, last time, I think last time we did a bit of a run through here, and that was to help someone get their alt saved in Inferno, which it's a pretty common thing. You know, oh, 160, someone get my new alt into Inferno, I want to power level them up a little bit in missions. And we don't mind doing that, it's kind of cool. And it's always the same, you know, I nearly always bring a crat. Weavers don't drop them. See if we can't find Demon of Shadow. I'm thinking that we're not seeing many. There's probably people been running around killing them here as well. Come on, guys, get stuck in. That's better. What I have found with Engineer, though, at this level is he basically does not need to worry about Lobe mobs if he's got all his buffs running. As long as the blind kind of holds a little bit, but it's so disappointing that it breaks that easily. Cast, and it's gone. Every time. That just annoys me. You think about it, imagine if that was the case on a crat. Every time I'm trying to loot, do you mind? Yeah, every time you cast an init debuff, it broke when someone aggroed the target. How much fun would that be? That would be crap, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. It would also be the end of anyone really playing a crat. Apparently, I've done some research. What have I got now? Oh, I switched to ergonomics. We finished off another line. So on this one, ranged energy, useless. Nano resist, kind of useful. Although 25 in nano resist ain't much. Let's be perfectly clear. Oh my god, a Somphis. Happy days. So yeah, the reason I'm not doing 3 AO videos a week is because it'd be 3 identical AO videos a week. I would literally have nothing new in each one. It would be this. It would be me rambling on and killing things in Inferno and doing the same dailies over and over, because the reality is at end game when you're grinding you know, research, etc., that's what it is. It's that, and it's Inferno missions to get it done. That's the truth of it, and I'm not going to sugarcoat that. If you've used up all the quests... Oh, nice. Oh, am I full? Oh, maybe I'll just delete this cloak thing. No. What else have I got I can remove? Okay, let's grab that and head on back. We'll get that handed in and then have a look at the others. Okay, well, we can switch back to some better boots now. When I say better, I mean generally better. They're not actually better for running about in Inferno if you don't have the ring done yet. No, they're not. I mean, I suppose we could make an attempt at some other quests that we've never finished off. Like, for instance, there was Penumbra-Zan quest. We never did Alapa at the very end of it because I just felt there was no way with the aggro management we don't have we'd be able to control it and to get it done. The very first time I did it, I think I was about 180-ish on a fixer, and they managed it. Took 2 attempts. The first attempt, the girl died on the way back, as is the case quite often, because she just aggroes everything. But we had enough damage to kind of keep up, so it wasn't too bad. But I think on Engi solo, that's just going to be so much stress. It really is. The rest of it is just walk in, kill things, easy peasy. Thank you for that. Right, okay, so pretty handy for the alien daily. I guess we could do that. Which one was that? Place the bomber. Okay, we'll go place the bomber. I mean, that is one of the easiest missions out there. In fact, it's super easy on Krat. You just run through, calm anything that aggroes, including the general in the room that you're supposed to place the bomb in, and that's it. You're done. Okay, we'll run through ICC just for the lag of it, because this is where frame rates go to die. Oh, good God. Please optimize this area. Not going to happen. It's maintenance mode. It's just keep it going and that's your lot. Shame. Anarchy Online, the greatest game that was never made. It's a weird statement at first hand, but then you've got to realise, well, it was made when playing it, yes, but it was never made into anything. It had probably the most massive potential of any MMO. And the company that owned it, Funcom, never did it. Never did it. They kept chasing paydays. In other words, they, you know, like the Lego, stuff like that. They kept chasing after that, trying desperately to, you know, it's like a band going, we need a hit song, we need a hit song. Keep writing songs till we get a hit song. Instead of, you've got this real, you know, super loyal following of thousands of people that all want to play, you know, this particular game. Yeah, but we need a hit song. We need a hit song, and that's it. That's been Funcom's mantra, kind of since then, and that's why they've done so badly, because they haven't consolidated on what they've got, which is what you should do, you know, as a business. Yeah, companies that get that wrong, you know, like if you remember the Sinclair C5. Well, there was a Sinclair ZX Spectrum. It was one of the most awesome little home computers ever put on the market. This was in the 80s. So, you know, for home computer, nothing like a PC. Nothing like what we have now. But for its time, it was revolutionary. You could play Manic Miner on it. That was one of my favourite games to play on that machine. And you could learn some basic programming. It was pretty damn useful. It was also the last time I bought a home computer on, you know, in entirety, like off the shelf. Every computer I built thereafter, I built from parts, you know, and assembled it myself, which seemed incredibly easy to me because I was working as a TV service guy. So I was installing satellites, fixing TVs, etc., soldering, you know, just that whole genre of work that doesn't exist anymore, that I'd still be doing, probably, if I hadn't decided to go pro as a musician for a while. But hey ho, right, I'll click this thing. Then we can get out of here. Get out of here. It's a nice friendly kind of message. However, you have just placed a bomb. What did you expect the aliens to do? Okay, the other one we've got is one that's, I don't know, it's like a time sandbag. That seems to be the only reason for it. Scooplet Outbreak. What is the furthest away we can send you to force you to do this mission? Which doesn't consist of much. And it's kind of, let's make you go to this place. So I'm going to take a beacon back to Tyr. There's a few different ways, I suppose, you can get to Scooplet Outbreak. But, I mean, without doubt, the easiest one is to take yourself via the fixer grid, You can see there you've got 9R, even 9M's pretty close. But see, otherwise, you know, your nearest kind of wampa is either Enigma Forest or way south in Wine. It's a hell of a flight, isn't it? I mean, it's kind of too much almost. And there's no drop off from Shadowlands into that area, as far as I know. So it's very rare that we actually do that. I think fix a grid. Have I just... Oh, I've flagged myself again. Oh well, never mind. Which means I will flag the fixer that buffs me. Brilliant. Never mind. Okay, decision made. We're going to go the old way, which means we're going to have to run through Olathin flagged, but hey, why not? Why not have a bit of a jaunt, live a little dangerously? We can't lose XP or levels, so... Ooh, someone's got a guard chasing them for some reason. So yeah, we will go there a little differently today. Let's hit Bliss first. What I really don't want is to crash while we're here. Broken Shores. How broken is it today? We're still alive, yay. And there's Wine. So we could go through there, fly north. Or we could go to Four Holes. And there's another little exit around here as well. And fly kind of east across some differing areas. Of course, when you get here, you're in 25% anyway. Don't think that realised I'd entered. There you go. There you go. A lot of people never come here, which surprises me. Because it's quite an interesting place. I remember when it very first time ever coming here, I'm thinking, God, what a weird kind of environment. With the trees, they were slightly different back then, and they would aggro you. But they're obviously they're trees. They're rooted. These, I think, are trees poking up out. You see that? This is one of those, but it's it's got this hill in it. This is new, and I think all they've done is literally plonked this hill into the corner. So they didn't even remove the trees that were here before. So the ones that were here, it's just the tops of them poking through. See if I can make the bridge. Oh yeah. Oh, we're so pro. So yeah, we're going east. I'm pretty sure that was full of water at one time as well. Yeah. This at night is quite a interesting kind of a place. The Enigma Forest, and everyone got here and was like, well, what's it all about? And when it was dark here at night, it was incredibly hard to see, and so many mobs would aggro you. What sort of level range are they now? 129, yeah, I think we were like level 100s, coming here, exploring, and then we found a couple of trees that you could actually fight, and because, as I say, they're clearly rooted, they're trees. See how they change? You get these ones with the thick bottoms, thin tops. And then these that are more like deciduous ones. And these strange symbols on the ground you can see on the mini-map. None of this was ever kind of... They never really made much of it. Which is kind of bizarre. So yeah, I am thinking about the next playthrough series. And it's got to be a toss-up, really. There's only really Agent left to do, and that I think is going to be one of the hardest playthroughs to do, because Agents really are a complicated class to play, and they're pretty expensive to build as well, because you're having to get an awful lot of stuff that normally is class specific onto a different character. So yeah, the stealth aspect I like. You can suddenly be a doc and heal yourself, or you can, you know, do a lot of other stuff that's fairly interesting. Let's go back to walking. Well, running, in fact. Yeah, so they're an interesting, if nothing else, type of class. Yeah, so we transition from that forest to this one. This weird red plant all on its own. I think we're going to swim. Yeah, we're going to swim. Dr. Crank. Cool helmet, dude. Yes, clearly a very fashionable man. The hell is that? Is that a... See, that looks like a Notum rock, doesn't it? Or Carbonium rock. That looked like a bridge, but it isn't. Yes, I do. I remember coming here and it was like no one had ever really been to this area. And it was all kind of fresh and exploring everything. And apparently that. Yes, Windows 10 being annoying. I need to disable a bunch of stuff. It does that. It secretly updates itself. Ooh, Dynas. What level is he? 146. It might drop something useful. Let's take care of him. Supreme Suppressor, not really. No, it's wrong type. Sol K94. They used to be a bit of a weapon in the day. Really not anymore. Oh, and don't forget, the flammable balloon. Totally makes you not look ridiculous, but... Another one about 215-ish. Probably dead, I'm thinking. Yeah. That one's dead. Did he drop anything good? No. Death not dead scale. What level is he? 210. Okay. Big snake thing surrounded by really weird looking things with pointy bits sticking out of their face. Right, come on Twitch, let's make sure you're properly trimmed, perked, and let's do that. That's the trouble with these guys, they've got so much damn HP. Everything takes a very long time on a medium damage class. I wouldn't say Engis were low damage, but I would say they were medium. They will out damage a doctor, something like that, but a doctor is purely a kind of support class, really. They can be useful in PvP in certain circumstances. They're very hard to kill in PvP. If you don't get some serious alphas onto them, they will just completely reverse all the damage you just did to them. And sometime later, yes, he's nearly down now, so we should be okay to conclude this mini little fight here. Let's see, what do we got? Crap. Kind of crap. Really crap. Not bad as a buffing weapon. Shot trooper. That can be useful, actually. Form of the Executioner? No. Illicit augmented callus pad. Nah. Basically junk. Basically junk. I mean, it's hardly on par with that. Now, is it? No. No, it isn't. So we're now in the vicinity of where the mission actually is. We've got to make it to the Isle of Fear and Loathing. Always makes me think of that weird movie, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, or something like that. Pretty strange film. Kind of trippy. Can be funny in places. I don't really remember much about it, in fact. I think it's just one of those films that you experience rather than watch. Oh, and at the time of making this video, the new Star Wars trailer has dropped. I quite like the look of that. That looked like something. I want it to do well. I'm kind of like that about the new movies. I really didn't like the prequels. I think most of the older generation of fans didn't like them, except for Mark Hamill, who did, because he could watch them fearlessly, because he wasn't in them. So it didn't matter if they were good, bad, or indifferent. He could just watch them and enjoy them, because they had nothing to do with him. So, yeah. We're having a bit of a swim this time. What do the pets look like when they're swimming? Oh, they just gracefully skate along the water while we kind of do the breaststroke. quite a decent swimmer, really, if you think about it. Yeah, not bad at all, actually. That was fairly good technique. And people go, oh god, Anarchy, it's so old, and blah blah blah, and the animation's on as bad as bloody that latest Andromeda thing. Oh my god. I know they've gone and fixed it now, but I mean, that should have been a day one patch. It really should. My face is tired. Oh my god. That was hilarious. I've not played the game. I probably will. I liked the Mass Effect. I never played Mass Effect 1. I played most of Mass Effect 2 and then got really confused about how to set up the team with their gear and stuff. And it was like, well, I thought I was leveling my character. Apparently I'm leveling a team of people. So it was a bit kind of like XCOM in that respect. This is quite a nicely built base, especially for a 150. This is a bit scrappy here, but I think it's the trees. Always tricky down that line. But they've made the most out of it, I'd say. It's not bad at all. Alright, so we're coming up on our area. And if you don't know this mission, then you've not watched many of these videos. There you go, a little poof of smoke. And let's hit the thing. Kill it. There we go. And rinse and repeat, basically. And I've seen people here trying to stand exactly on the X. No, just wait. Just run about a little bit. A little poof of smoke will come up under your feet. And when it does, use the machine. Come on. No, you're going to make me a liar now, aren't you? Was that one? I don't think it was. Let's have a... No, it was not. Ah, there you go. There was one. Definitely poof of smoke then. Yep. Oh, and there we go. We got another one. Come on, we need a couple more. Well, two more. Literally. Come on. Give me a little poof of smoke. Come on, you know you want to. Oh, there we go. Yeah, same area again. Doesn't seem to make any odds. Oh, little poof. Have we got a little scooplet? Yes, we do. Yay. So that's all that fun and games done. Right, this time, let's cancel that. And get back. Drop them off. There we go. We definitely... Yeah, we did. Another Engie. Neurotech. Yeah. Cool name-ish. I just not sure I know how to pronounce it. Right, so that bit of fun in Inferno. We got a blood-soaked cloak of dishonor. Let's out of curiosity. Let's check the GMI. Oh, I could have used that one, couldn't I? Let's have a quick look, see. Curiosity. If there's any for sale. 700 mil, that sounds like a lot to me. Yeah, look, buy orders 112. I'll think about selling it. I don't know, if someone in Guild makes a character they want to do, you know, stuff on, then, you know, oh, I'm making a shade. I'll be like, oh, there you go then, dude. Because that's how we roll in Storm. Easy come, easy go. Right, we need to hand in, don't we? So, is it better at this point to put into combat applications? What we know, fling shot, it's really not going to help us. It's these we need to crack on with. So even though we're not getting as much XP into the research, what the hey? We'd get more just doing old imp hard into that, because the mobs themselves would start filling it very quickly. Mission complete. Goodbye. How am I doing on that? Oh, this is the killer for me. Getting AI done. Getting apotheosis done, no problem. AI though, oh, it just feels like such a chore. And the truth is, it kind of is damned chore. We've still got that music. One day I will edit that file to be much, much quieter. To the point of 0 decibels. Oh, hello. Is it lag o'clock? I've lost track now because in the UK we were on GMT. We are now third time's a charm. Yeah, we're now on GMT +1, and it was always around GMT time that we got the lag. Right, I think we shall leave it there for this one. I'll just say bye for now.